Welcome to the Exact Cyber Education podcast, Cyber Risk Management Driving Real Impact. I'm Dr. Bill Souza. Do you know why asset classification is important in cybersecurity? It's a basic question, and today I will present you with 3 classifications you should be considering in your organization. So let's start with why asset classification is so important. Well, because it is the foundation of everything else to come. It will help your organization, for example, small or large, to better understand, manage, identify, and classify your assets. So here comes the challenge. The business will hear, oh, you want to spend how much just to know what we have, which we should have known to begin with? These are tough questions, and they are difficult to justify. And they are justifiable questions as well. As the business don't see the value in this effort, you're not making the product or service better, the customer is not seeing any improvements in service or features, and so on and so on. It will assist your leadership in determining which processes and assets are the most important in assuring critical operations, service, and delivery, and overall business resilience, which turns indicates where to focus your cybersecurity investment in a world of limited budgets and increasing costs. Now, you could articulate this point even further, but that is not the focus of this episode. So let's get back to asset classification, shall we? The assets can be categorized in 3 distinctive types. However, granted, how they are named may vary among companies to companies and even industry to industry, but the 3 categories that I want to discuss here today is crown jewels, business critical, and business crucial. I'll break them down for you. The crown jewels, these are the most prized and value assets as it relates to profitability and future gains or client prospects. Failure of these assets could result in the companies going out of business to that degree. Crown jewels assets can also be tangible and intangible. Some examples for you so you paint a picture. One is safety systems. Large organizations may have these and may understand these facts, but small organizations may not understand this part. So I'll break it down for you even further. Safety systems, which are those systems, if they fail, it may result in injury, loss of life, or an environmental disaster. Some examples here for safety systems could be like coal mine or nuclear plant systems that maintain safety of the employees. So imagine if these systems failed. The other one is mission critical systems. These are more common. The system failure at this level would result in a failure of critical objectives, such as navigation system or aircrafts. So another tragic example is the Lion Air Flight 610 and crashed in October 2018, and also the Ethiopian Airlines Flight 302 crashed in March 2019. Both were Boeing 737 MAX aircraft. The post-crash investigation, of course, found that both the Lion Air and the Ethiopian airline crashes were caused by a faulty data from a single angle attack sensor caused by the maneuvering characteristic augmentation system, where we all know right now is the MCAS, and forced the airplane to repeatedly nosedive and not obey the pilot's commands. That is critical. That is mission critical systems, and just one of many tragical events, because if these system fails, you will be in the news. You'll be facing lawsuits and class action lawsuits perhaps. So these are important for you to protect, and you need to know where they are. So asset identification. The other classification that I mentioned was business critical. Business critical systems are those, if they fail, it may result in a very high cost for the business. For example, here is customer accounting system in a bank, or a CRM application serving a customer service organization. That's another one, right? If they fail, you will be a high cost for the business. The other not so high cost, but the other classification is business crucial. Business crucial are those systems that are not critical, but can cause significant impact for you. For example, systems that may not bring down a critical system, but affect its performance. So let's take, for example, LinkedIn. One of the features of LinkedIn services is the ability to post videos, and that is supported by a business crucial system. Take, for example, LinkedIn main services will not be taken offline, but it will have a significant impact on its performance and how it's supposed to perform, because it's a service that's being offered for everyone. The service for LinkedIn is still live, but it's sort of a bug, right? So it's a business crucial. It's not taking your main service off. Does that make sense? I hope so. Identifying and classifying these assets are important for any organization. Remember, an asset can be tangible or intangible. So don't hyper focus on systems, servers, database, firewall, routers, etc., etc. Keep always a questioning attitude. A final thought is that categorizing these assets is important. When a cyber event happens, the prioritization is aligned to the classification and the risk metrics calculated in terms of what is important for the organization. And remember, this is not only cyber events, but for cybersecurity investment as well, as I alluded earlier. I hope this information was helpful. I'm Dr. B. See you next time. I'm out.